Hi everyone. Right, I've actually started to dismantle things, so I thought, well, you might as well watch what I do, and then if you come across things and you're not sure how to do it, then you can do it. I've taken these off this plaque. Now, although I like the velvet, I would like to put flowers here instead. I've taken the tassel off because I will put a new tassel on there, or something. I want it shabby chic. And the way to do it is, I took a sharp instrument and I just levered that up like that, and these popped off because they are pot. Then when I looked on the back of them, each one says the same. They are actually fine bone china, made in England. Countess, it's called. Countess fine bone china. So they that would have been expensive, and obviously this would be gold painted on. For those, these would be gold and black enamel, and so therefore I will keep one, but I will sell two, so two of you will get the chance to own something like that, and they will look fabulous, and they are genuine fine bone china. So because they've only glued them on, all you do then is just slide the knife underneath, and because I'm going to make a flower on there, it doesn't matter if the bits come off. You're not going to see that when I finish with it, and I will come back and show you that. I might even do it online anyway to show you, and then you maybe buy the stuff yourself. Yes, it's Silhouette series, patent and registered design, pending number, right, yeah, so it's copyright 1971, so they're pretty old, but like you say, I do like that, and that will hang up nicely with vintage flowers on and some tassels on, so I might come back and do that. Too big. Just testing. Now, so look at this, what we got here. Now, I don't want that on there. I want to take that off. Sometimes they come off easily, and sometimes they don't. So, let's have a look. I don't want the clip, but if I can save the clip, then I will. I don't want to break the flowers, the feathers either. So, sometimes you just have to leave it up underneath, I hope you're seeing this, and snip it in like that. So you do it that way, and just keep snipping like that. See, now that's come off, that's fine, because I can put whatever I want on it now, and then just pull that up and it snaps off. But if I wanted to, and I think actually I'm going to keep that on there, so I'm just going to glue that back on, to be honest. I'm going to glue that back on like that. I like it on. I did like that when it came. But that will now lie flat on a project. Okay? So that's that. And don't waste the clip, because you can use them again. I have a little tub full of them. Let's have a look at this one. What was this? Yeah, the baby photo frame. So with this, basically, you just take out the picture, and then that can be glued. Oh, it's screwed in, is this one? It's screwed, so let's have a look, because I do need to take it out, because I want it as a picture frame laying flat. Never waste your screws or anything like that, because you can screw that onto something else now. And very handy to have these watchmaker's tools. Always have a set available. There you go. Take that out. And for now, I'm just going to pop that back in. I just didn't want the picture in it. Let's have a look. Just pop that back in. And I will screw that back on. I just wanted the picture out. There we go. Oopsie daisy. See my hands. Just leave that like that. As long as that holds it, I'm fine with that. And I do have a drawer Get in, silly old, for picture frames. There's the glass not going in there. Like that. Oh, we'll just fit it on, and I don't want to lose the pins, that's all. Smooth that in. This one seems to be a little bit slack. Like that, that's it. So I've got that, and that's a really pretty frame. Diamantes and pearls. So that's that. That's done. Okie dokie. Don't want the picture of the baby. Again with these, I don't want the clip. So if you pull it like that, sometimes you can get them off. I don't want the clip on it. That's it. Just loosen it off, and you've already got your backing for your flower. Okay. Keep your clip because you never know when you're going to need it. Things like this. Just let me put my screwdriver back. Now I need to find a tub. I had some yesterday, didn't I? Yep, there they are. Okay, put my knife down. Just move these out of the way. Dismantling jewelry is fab. You've seen me do that. That's out. Dismantling jewelry, love it. Can spend hours doing it. Loads of hours. Just snip it, and then I keep what I want to keep and get rid of what I don't want. And generally, there isn't much I don't keep. Okay. Now, big beads go in my humongous jar, like this. Oh, I'm going to be putting some of these on the Etsy shortly. But look, this is all from the jewellery that we take apart. And that bag of pearls that I got yesterday are no different to those. So, they will all go in there. All the beads like that will go in there. So we're just going to keep dismantling. Now, let's have a look, see what else we've got to dismantle. Really, I want this bag of jewellery. To show you what you can keep. I have got videos on this. If you're willing to look for car boot hauls. Oh no, no, it wasn't on a car boot haul. I actually did do a video on how to dismantle jewellery. Okay, so you need to go and have a look for that. I'm going to get some of the big ones out, because although I won't use them, I will sell them on the Etsy as in kits, which means you all get a good bargain. So let's have a look. And we don't waste anything, hardly. These clasps, you pay a fortune for those, you only get half a dozen, keep them. Okay, so what I do, take it off. Have a little tub for that. Depending on what these are made from. That's it. Don't keep that bit, they're on cotton. Okay. And then again, they get thrown in the jar. These soon amount up. You soon collect quite a lot, especially with the bigger beads. But they're, you know, whacking good charms, won't they? Play marbles if you want. Used to love marbles when I was a kid. I actually was quite good at it. They said I had an eye for playing that. Oops, playing that game. Now look what you get off this jewellery. Oops, bead caps. And to get that type of bead cap, you pay quite a bit of money. No, 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 no. We don't do that. No. So I'll just leave them in there for now. It's the big beads that I'm doing. Just cut that like that and pull all that apart. again, what I'm going to do with this one, because there's nothing on it but the beads, is just to cut that. Keep the chains, never throw any chains away. They do for steampunk. I will take that link out. And just keep the chain. They're ideal for steampunk, to be honest. And then take that out. And because these are hard to open and shut, I just cut them off and use a fresh one. Like that. So, you know. And with all of this that I've got today, I will end up with several of those. The little claws. And I don't need to go out and buy them then, do I? But don't waste anything if you can help it. Again, these are... I'm going to take these, the big beads, because... No, they can all go in there. They can all go in my jar. If I want them, I just tip them out into a tub. Take out what I need. There we go. And then just take that off. And there's another clasp. Okay. Now this has got diamantes on, and I have a pearl jar that I put my pearls in. I use coffee jars. That's all. I store them in coffee jars. Okay. And I just empty them off completely. There's that one. Take off the clasp. That gives me another one there. Then with this bit, I keep those because I put them in a little compartment, because all you need to do now is to add to that. That's all you do, is you add to it, your charms, and then put a claw back on it, and you've got a little charm to put on a project. Saves a lot of work. Now I'm going to try and do it with this one. This is that big one. And I don't have to separate the pearls into an order, because I have a jar, you know, full of all different size pearls. It's only the really big ones I will take out and add to this jar. Okay. Now, this clasp, this type of clasp. Okay. We don't waste that either. Again, here's a chain. Got a little thing on the end. Doesn't matter. Keep that on. All I do is clip them off. And then I can... yes, I've got one here. I'll just show you what I do with them. See, like that. I rethread them back and use them for charms. And that will go on a book somewhere. So that's what I do with mine. Don't waste anything. Alter it. So all I'm going to do now is clip this off. Oops. It'd be better if I could see. And just don't waste anything. We can help it. There we go. Just take all the loose bits out. I get rid of the rubbish afterwards. Handle things. I do need some new tools. I've had these ages. There we go. And so there, you've got another one like that. See? So don't waste them at all. And then just the stringy bits we just take out. So I will keep playing this video, like I say, until it runs out, I think. Just to keep you going and show you what I'm doing. Here's another one with the clasp. Now I will leave that on that. But look at all of these pearls. Now, you went to buy, go to buy them pearls in a shop. How much would they cost you? If you were buying them loose to make something, think of it that way, instead of buying a ready-made item. Don't think about buying a ready-made item. You know how much it'll cost. A fortune. So there we go. Like that, we've ended up. I'm just going to cut this off because it gets in the way. And then all I do is dismantle that. They've doubled up. What they've done is they've got 2 rings on each of those rings. They've put 2 rings on. And it's a little bit difficult when you can't see to grab hold of it. Like that. Just this side to do. Just be careful you don't pull those off. There you go. So that's another one. So we've already gained things that would normally we would, if we wanted them to buy them, pay a small fortune for, and we don't need to do that. You know, because they cost a bit as well. Right, let's have a look at this. Now, I don't save that type of clasp because I think they're awful. But I do save the chain. We ended up with a pendant. Where's it gone? And that chain for steampunk. Leave that bit dangling as well. Okay? So that's chain. Oh, and that's a different one. I have those in a different set. Okie dokie, let's go for this one. This one I just chop off there. So you're taking the whole thing out. Keep those, because you never know. If you're doing miniatures, drinking cup. Sorry, but I don't waste anything. If I can use it in a miniature, which I do miniatures myself. Keep the that one. And keep that bottom link on it, that's fine. Again, miniature. Put a bit of wire through that. And then make a circle on the end. You've got a wine glass, a wine goblet, a gold one. Oh, come on. You've got to think, girls. All I'm going to do is just cut these. And just pull all of the pearls off. When I did the treasure chest, there is a video on a treasure chest that I did. You have a look at that and just see what I did. Using miniature things and whatever. Then the gentleman's desk. If you've not seen it, go take a look. I made a gentleman's desk miniature. You know, it was no bigger than what's 8 inches wide. But it had everything that a gentleman would have on his desk in the office. So take a look at it. And see what kind of things I used. That's given us lots of those. Now this one, I do like. I will save the clasp. This is a metal one. Just take that out like that. Take them off. In fact, no, I'm going to take that out as well. See, they're like that. But don't waste the chain, comes in handy. And you've got a little fastener. So you're getting an awful lot of things for your money. And then we've ended up with these that can be little ballerina shoes. And ballerinas that can go on to projects. See? Don't waste them. We never waste anything. Another thing is, in the last lot of pearls I did, I ended up with these, which cost a bomb. They do. They cost a bomb. And they're all the spacers, the diamante spacers in different sizes. Now that I can get 5 stick pins out of that. I think there was more actually, wasn't there? Oop, there's some more of these bead caps and spacers and whatever. Yeah. Lots and lots of different things. Have a look at this one. Okay. This is, now, this is an old necklace and they're knotted. So I will have to spend time undoing that. But I'll do that. I did it yesterday with several of them necklaces. I think this one's about the same. Yeah, it's got the knots in. But that would put a diamond in that and just put it on a project somewhere. Cut the end off. Because it's got something missing on it. Like that. Don't even waste those. Now let's have a look at this one. Yep, okie dokie. We'll go for this next. Just don't be frightened of cutting anything or doing anything. And just think of all the things you can save by buying some jewellery pretty cheap at a car boot. Just got to ease them off. Sometimes they get stuck if they're old. These have been. Just ease them off. Seems to be that one stuck somewhere. See if that can go now. Yeah. There we go. I don't keep them fasteners. I mean, you might want to do it because you might want to use them. I particularly don't keep them. Here's another one with the diamantes. Like that. Just take them off. That's an interesting class because you can still reuse them. So I do keep those. And all you have to do is take the wire off very carefully. Leave the loop on. Trouble is I can't see. Come on, Fee. Is that right? It's thin wire, but that's it. But it's strong. I just don't want to clip. Oh, we've got that off mainly. I will get that off later, but like I say, don't waste that one either. And again, we're back to saving the diamantes. Quite a few on that one, plus the bead caps. Look. Some more bead caps there. They will all get sorted out and kept in my little tub. And change them into nice stick pins. Again, here's some more pearls. Doesn't take long once you get going. Now, has that got knots in between? I don't think it has actually. See if we can dismantle that. These are the older ones, you see, and they quite often are stiff. They're not like the modern day ones. Modern day jewellery, should I say. Now, I do keep that clasp. Just take that off. Like that. Where's the end of it gone? Was that the end we lost? I think we lost that end. But you never know when you need one, so keep it. Okay. There we go. Don't need that one. There's some more diamantes. Don't need that one. That was off the big one, if you remember. Again, that was off the big one. And another diamante. So heaps of those. Don't need that clasp or that. Bead cap. More bead caps and diamantes. A little trinket thing that can hang off something. But there you go. That's just a little way to show you how to do it. And you're getting a really good mix. I know not all of them are glass, but every one of those are worth putting on something, either a stick pin or a charm. They're nearly all glass. They are nearly all glass, and there's quite a few. I can tell which are the older ones as well, because the older ones are like a cream, and they're quite nice pearls, those. But there you go, lots and lots and lots of pearls for you to play with. Isn't that great? So they will now go in my jar, and I will go on with the next lot and start dismantling that. Watch out for the grab bags, girls. There will be lots and lots of grab bags coming up. Thanks for watching. Speak to you soon. Bye bye for now.